Hello. Hello, hello. And welcome to what I'm very much hoping is a Dracula 3 stream. I'm glad you like the scrolls, Bear. Hi, Kiro. Hi, Bear. Hi, Chibu's not here. How are we doing? We well? Yeah, so some slight technical difficulties. I did get this game working last week after approximately 2.5 hours of wrangling. And when I booted it up for this stream, it was running at about 3 frames a second. So hopefully that doesn't happen halfway through the playthrough. That would be annoying, because the solution I had was to restart my computer. So, in bed, fangs are brushed. Get in comfy chill times. Good stuff. Jammed. Yes, so, let's, for better or worse, hop on over. Is OBS going to recognize there's a game unless I click on it? I don't want to click on it, because clicking off it's going to cause problems. Okay, it's going to look bad for a sec. And then we dive in. Do we dive in? The game going to dive in? OBS? There is a game, OBS. It is there. Come on, you can find it. I believe in you. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's a game. We're in. It's Dracula. There is a little cutscene when you boot this up of somebody presumably trying to kick their way out of a coffin. It lasts about 2 seconds, and I don't want to risk the technical issues of trying to get you to see that, so... goal is the kind of chill that will hopefully result in sleep. Yay. Sleep. Eternal sleep. Whoa! So yes, for anyone who doesn't know, we played Dracula 1 and 2 last year, during which I believe I lost my mind. It was an experience, and it never stopped being an experience. And after much peer pressure, I relented that we will be playing Dracula 3 this year. There are 5 of these, as I recall. Do we have sound? I don't know if this menu has sound. I think there probably should be sound. Oop. There's sound. There we go. We got sound. And the volume down just a smidge. Voice is always up to max. Okay. Story so far. Jonathan Harker goes to Dracula. Bad things happen. He rescues Mina. Gets her back, but she's hypnotized and she wants to go back. And so we go back and we kill Dracula with a giant cross that falls from the sky. I'll be honest, I can't really remember most of the details. Anyway, I think this game is set a long time after the events of the first 2 games. So it probably doesn't matter. But despite being set a long time after, I believe it has the same voice actor, so who has been haunting us. Haunting the narrative of these streams. So yeah. Let's go. These are also the save load icons, which I don't know about you, but if they're not presented to me in this order every time, I'm not going to remember which one I've chosen. But I'm just going to go for your standard goblin. This is very legible font. I have chosen a profile. There are many reasons, but it does not matter. We're in. Go. Then everything breaks. Up. Wow. That's the cutscene from the opening. We're in a box. now we're not. Now it's the Vatican, September the 3rd sometime.
Is it the fear of death that is tormenting you?
The fear of suffocating, Monsignor.
There he is.
At Caporetto, a shell buried my unit. I was the lone survivor.
God spared your life. May he bring peace to your soul.
His word guides me through my trials. After my nightmare, I opened the Bible and read this passage from Isaiah. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Ah, no. You use the Bible to interpret your dreams. Please, don't sink to superstition.
Your Eminence, since God rules the world, nothing happens by chance. Everything is the expression of his will. Everything must have a sense.
And it is not in the power of man to discover it. Ah, no. Your hunger for answers leads you astray. Please, let's get back to the matter at hand. The congregation is sending you to Vladoviste in the bishopric of Alba Iula.
In Transylvania? The region has just been annexed by Romania, has it not?
To be sure. They speak mostly Romanian there, as well as a little Hungarian and German. 3 languages you know well. You will investigate the case of Martha Calugarul, a physician and scientist who died a few months ago.
Investigating a case?
And we're already investigating?
We a detective?
The postulator of her cause has presented solid arguments to justify a rapid process. Naturally, this mustn't influence you, but you know your duty, don't you, Mr. Devil's Advocate?
Good old David Gassman. He follows us everywhere. I think the game might be a little quiet. I'll turn it up later.
Devil's Advocate, promoter of the faith.
Maybe not.
Monsignor Briganti has entrusted me with a great responsibility. God help me be worthy of it. Will Martha Caligaro one day be counted among the saints of the Catholic Church?
What?
I hope so, but truth must prevail. My investigation must leave nothing in the dark.
He's just ill, right? We're in. Ugh. How do I get a menu? Am I allowed a menu? Not right now, I guess. So, we're in. Yeah, David Gassman is the voice actor for Jonathan Harker in the first 2 games, as well as the voice actor for Edward Carnby in Alone in the Dark New Nightmare, as well as the voice actor for Lucas Kane in Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. All of which were stellar games. Yeah, might not be allowed a menu yet, that's fine. Slightly sensitive mouse, but that's okay.
This is not the time to take the train. I still have things to do here.
I want to turn the game up a little. I do not want to alt-tab out of the game.
This is not the time to take the train. I still have things to do here.
Oh, yes, curse. The curse eye of Lysis, as we have to keep calling it.
Before anything else, let's try to find that inn where I reserved my room.
Tip objectives. To view detailed objectives, right-click and then press object. Ah, here we go. Save. Ooh. No. I thought we were being able to. I thought we'd be able to name the saves. I love it when I can name the save. Return to the session. Okay, so we've got stuff. Dialogues. Oh, hello. Got backups of dialogues. All the text. Oh no, this means we're gonna have to search through text, isn't it? Oh, good. Darian, yes. We're in Albalula. Vladivista, Albalula. What bamboo. Objectives. If you feel lost, take a few steps in order to clear your mind. Then review your objectives, but do not follow them blindly. Make room for a bit of surprise and improvisation. Investigate about Martha Caligaro. Contact the parish priest, talk to him about Martha, visit Martha's grave. Oh, she's dead. Visit the dispensary where she worked. Go to the inn, talk to the innkeeper. How about consulting the Bible? In times of difficulty, the word of God can guide and comfort you. Go to the document interface, select Bible, and click on the button. Open the book at random. As many times as needed until the icon stops blinking. Weird. Okay, well, that's the thing. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, frame rate, don't like that. I'm not doing that. Go away. Roman numerals? Consult the Roman numerals document. It's fine. No, I didn't want that. It's going well, everyone. It's going great. Okay. Where are we? That's the train station. Oh. Well, that looks ominous, doesn't it? We were looking for a grave. Well. Here, in November 1916, the 4th and 5th Infantry Divisions, the 3rd Mountain Brigade, and a detachment of the Legion of Transylvanian Volunteers heroically fought against the troops of the Austro-German coalition. May the blue, yellow, and red, the 3 colours of the Romanian nation, forever fly over this blessed land. Blue, yellow, and red, eh? I wonder if that's going to be a thing. I feel like this is not where my inn is, so I'm going to go back. Oh, we get a cutscene every time, that's nice. Oh, look at those twig trees. They're made of matchsticks. This already has a bit, you know, better production value. Reminds me a bit of Siberia. Mouse. Oh, it really does not work this screen. Option. There is no mouse. Rotation, normal, rapid, slow. Slow? Yeah, that's good, that's good. Woof! Ruff, ruff, ruff. He's a pup. 1905. Vesnici Foundation. Vesnici? Vesnici Eye Foundation. Dispensary. That's presumably where she worked. Ding dong!
It's open!
Cool. Okay. We're going in, apparently. I'm assuming this is not the inn.
I'm here! I'm in the kitchen!
There's the kitchen. The Tefes
It'd be
alone.
better for me to call from the inn.
Oh, okay.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Sorry, Johnny. Hi, Cheeb. You're back. Hi. How you doing?
Don't stay in that drafty hall!
I'll stay where I like, thank you
The
very
window's
much.
locked. I won't be able to open it.
So, quick recap for Cheeb's sake. We are a priest. Arno. I'm in a menu.
Stay in that drafty hall!
I'm in a menu. We're a chap called Arno. We are voiced by David Gassman, same guy as every game we've ever played. We are a priest. We came from the Vatican here to investigate the death of a woman.
Stay in that drafty hall!
Not you, someone else. Yeah, and we're doing that. And we're having weird visions about waking up in a coffin or some sort of locked box or
Don't
something.
stay in that drafty hall!
We're a 12-year-old priest who was in the war. I don't know what war it was, but it was a war. Possibly a glimpse of the future. We tried to soothsay using the Bible, but you got anything you want to say to me?
Don't stay in that drafty hall!
Nice. So yeah, we've come to Transylvania to investigate a peculiar
Hello,
happenstance.
miss. I'm Father Arno Moriani.
Hi.
I am Dr. Maria Florescu. Have you come from the Vatican, Father?
Ah, I see that news travels quickly.
Hosanna is a chatterbox, you know.
Who?
So, I've learned that you reserved a room at the inn, and that you've come with regard to the canonization of Martha Calogarul.
To be more exact, I'm here to conduct a preliminary inquiry. In fact, I'd like to ask you a few questions in that respect, but I hope I'm not bothering you, Doctor.
Yeah, I don't know what war
Holy
it was.
Maria, please. And I'd be very happy to help you.
Guessing First World War? What do you know about Dr. Caligari's box?
I've read the research she published. I also know about her through what the villagers say, and from the traces she left in this house. She led an austere life and worked a great deal. Her only distraction was photography. All her equipment is still here.
Oh no, photograph puzzles. Also, did you record your lines in a bathroom? May I ask, what brought you here to work?
I'd wanted to set myself up since the end of my studies, but I didn't have the money to buy a practice.
Thanks to
The
you.
Vesnicia Foundation offered me this job after the death of Dr. Calogarul.
I believe Kira's got
I
one as well.
accepted it right away. I'm put up, I earn a salary for tending to the poor, and I can develop a small private practice on the side.
I didn't find the inn. Where is it?
Just across from the dispensary, the big red house, you can't miss it.
Cool, cool.
Don't hesitate to come back if you think I can help you, or I can stop by the inn if you prefer.
You will always be welcome.
Oh.
But please, don't go to the trouble. I'll come by again.
Don't move, we'd have to animate that. Do you have any things I can steal?
This isn't the right time.
Why not?
This isn't the right time.
Ah, boo. Where's your sense of fun? Speaku? Speak. Main? Morph? Speak?
This isn't the right time.
It might not be the right time.
This isn't the right time.
No, apparently it's not the right time. Okay. What's in here?
Fidel,
A
lie
guest is
down.
waiting for the
I'm
right
sorry.
time.
That dog is unbearable.
No, he's not. He's a good watchdog.
You're kind. He's a good
I
dog.
was talking to this
His presence
door
is
handle.
reassuring. He keeps prowlers away, and any cats or foxes who might attack my birds.
Cool. Fidel the dog, our second character, alongside Maria, I presume, doctor. Okay, so we've come to examine saintly behavior of the woman who died, maybe?
The treatment room. Nothing for me there right now.
I did see a screenshot of this game involving like an IV drip going into someone's arm. Don't use
Don't stay in that drafty hall.
leaving. Da-da-da-da! Ooh. We're being watched. Hi!
I thought I saw something move behind that window a while ago. Was I dreaming?
You're awake.
The house seems abandoned.
I like the dog shadow. Try it again. Also, I'm assuming that's the inn.
My lord, war has caused so much damage.
Never had a dramatic sting for historical building damage from a war. Like, if it exploded during a war, sure, but my god. Bombs! They happened. Oh, that's a way up somewhere. Here? Okie yeah, the horror sting for a building. Build sting. Ah, that's probably it. Okay. The red building, you can't miss it. This red building? No. That's the train station, I'm guessing. So, to the inn.
That huge, brightly lit building must be the inn.
Yeah, that one. That one. That. Not this. That. Any shenanigans I can pick up? Can I steal things? I would like to steal things. It's an adventure game. I need to steal things. The whole point. Fine. Knock, knock. Ooh, okay. That's just open. We gonna meet the innkeeper of this game?
That's the outbox for the mail.
Sorry, the outkeeper.
What a delicious looking basket.
And the food's nice
I see
too.
The inn's kitchen lacks for nothing. Which, for that matter, is astonishing in this ruined country.
Wow. Ding dong. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Father Arno Moriani.
Who shrunk your mouth?
Ah, you're the one who's come from Rome about Martha.
I am.
Hello, Father. Your room's waiting.
Thank you.
First one on the right at the top of the staircase. You already got a letter.
Did I?
I put it on your table.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hosanna, Father. Call me Hosanna.
Ah,
It's the name they christened me with.
got it.
Oh, yeah. Really well. She saved my kid, you see. He was real sick. She sent him to the seashore. The
To
doctor
sell
put it like
seashells.
this. Hosanna, your boy's got to change climates. And if it'll make the difference for you, I'll pay the expenses. That woman was truly a saint.
That's my job.
I often go pray on her grave.
On? Beside, presumably. I visited Dr. Maria Florescu.
A lovely girl. She's got a way about her, if you see what I mean. You can tell right off she's not from around here. Oh, yes, one thing. Young Master Peckmaster told me he'd sure like to meet you.
Mr. Peckmaster?
Backmaster.
Yeah, Janos Peckmaster. He's one of my lodgers.
Backmaster.
He got the room across from yours. He's in the parlor right now.
Very well. I'll go say hello now.
I will. I'll do that. Sure. Ring-a-ding. Ring-a-ding. Brrr.
Transylvania Telephone Company. Number, please.
3. Vatican 65, Monsieur Briganti.
Just one moment, please. Hello?
Yeah.
International switchboard? Rome for Vladiviste. Rome, Vatican 65. Please hold.
The guy goes from Maria tells you to go to the inn. Go to the cemetery. We did go to the cemetery. By accident. Oh, hi. This is our superior.
Felicio Briganti.
This is Father Arno Moriani.
Delighted to hear your voice. So, Mr. Devil's Advocate, what's the weather like
Don't
in
call me.
Pennsylvania?
Stormy. But that doesn't bother me. It gives the countryside a kind of tragic coloring.
My goodness, Arno, you haven't changed. What can I do for you?
It wasn't that long ago we were talking. Can I contact the Diocese of Alba Lula directly?
No, it's better that I contact them, if need be.
Right. Could you tell me what the reason is for such haste in the investigation of the Martha's
The
case?
Diocese of Albayula let it be known that the canonization of a local native would enable the Catholics, who are in minority in Transylvania, to reaffirm their identity with regard to the Orthodox. This can be very important in a nation under construction. That's why the process began so quickly.
Okay, politics.
Your mission is delicate, Arno. It's difficult to accomplish without offending someone, but I have faith in you. You'll know how to act suitably.
Goodbye, Your Eminence.
Be well, Arno.
Okay, we're here to spread Catholicism, apparently. It says go to the inn first, then the dispensary, then the cemetery. I want to chat with people in the thing. All the time we're just prattling around. I will prat around. Then I'll get stuck. There was a guy we need to talk to, right? Oh, it's me. Oh, the technology. Look at the technology. Oh, we're in the future now. Hi, miss. Your mission, should you choose to accept it? The priest self-destruct in 5 seconds. Probably, yes. Hi, miss, we're in Transylvania. Investigating the potential canonization.
Hello, Father. Delighted to meet you.
Hello, bookcase. Oh, you. Are you an explorer? You look like Henning Vane. There's a plant, hello!
I'm Janos Peckmaster,
Hi.
assistant professor in the medieval history department at the University of Albayula.
Your name.
Father Arno Moriani of the Congregation of Rites.
Your voice sounds familiar.
I won't ask you what you've come here for. The whole village is aware of it.
And you? What brings you to Vladiviste?
I'm verifying some locations and doing a little excavation at the Castle of Twilight on the heights near the village.
I know it was an
That must be
archaeologist.
fascinating. Is the structure well preserved?
Before the war, it was in perfect condition. Unfortunately, it suffered enormously during the 1916 counteroffensive.
Why do I know your... Seems to have been some fierce fighting in Vladivista. There was a lot of graves, a lot of war graves.
Just between us, it was a terrible defeat for the Romanian army. Without its allies' help, Romania would never have obtained Transylvania.
Hope that a world of peace will grow over all these ruins.
We can hope so.
I was in the war as a priest medic in the Italian army. I was at Asiago and Caporetto.
He's so interested.
As for me, I prefer forgetting all those years.
That's the wise thing to do. I wish I could do the same.
What is
Do
wrong with
you
your
want to
hips?
meet me tomorrow at the Castle of Twilight. You can see the ruins from the village. To get up there, go through the crossroads of the Broken Oak.
That would be a great pleasure.
Cool, lovely. Yee, how's the plan? How's the mess? Are we having lovely times? I hope so. Book. Military jump scare again. Transylvania, history of conquest, reconquest. There's only a few pages, it's fine. Before the Great War, Transylvania was reduced to the status of a province in the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Though Romanian-speaking, this beautiful region was not attached to the Kingdom of Romania and was suffering under a foreign yoke. As the war broke out, Romania naturally chose to ally itself with France and England against the Central Empires, Germany and Austro-Hungary. As early as 1916, the Romanian army had entered Transylvania and took Brasov. And then they put Brass back on again. But the enemy had at its disposal overwhelming means. And some angries and some grumps as well. Germany and Austria responded with forces much greater in number. Our army then executed a strategic withdrawal, punctuated by the battles of Maraseti and Vladivist. The latter town was largely destroyed by artillery fire. Broken hips. IMDb doesn't list a voice for Janos, but it has Paul Brandy and Doug Rand. This is just back from Pilates, which was led by an 18-year-old. It was an experience. Pilates very loosely. Well, I hope it was a helpful or fun experience. Making decaf coffee causes curl up with warm drink temp. Ooh, curl up with one. To history lesson. The Castle of Twilight near Vladivista was the theatre of heroic fights where our mountaintop troops distinguished themselves. At last, 1918 saw the final victory of the Romanian army, aided by the heroic Legion of Transylvanian Volunteers. The unification of Transylvania with Romania was solemnly proclaimed in Alba Iulia. On December the 1st, 1918, our United Nation pushed back without difficulty one last invasion attempt, that of the Bolsheviks in 1919. May our motherland always be great and strong, and may, in the centuries to come, the valleys of Transylvania resound with the echoes of this glorious song. Awaken, Romanian, shake off thy deadly slumber. Injust by criminal tyrannies, priests raise the cross. Because our army's Christian, the motto is liberty, and its goal is holy. We'd rather die a battle than live again enslaved on our ancestral land. That's the song. Everyone remember that? We're going to have to sing that again later. Twilight Princess? The Castle of Twilight? Is that a thing? Cool. We probably need some information for that later.
Don't be fooled. This book is just propaganda.
Oh, I like the song.
Buckenhaim and Mackensen beat the Romanian army flat out, you see. In December 1915, they entered Bucharest. If it hadn't been for the intervention of France and the Allies, there'd be no more Romania.
I'm going to assume you were probably German or Austro-Hungarian. I can view documents at any time. If it weren't for the people winning, they would have lost. An interesting view on war. Okidoki? Pictures? Is that the Prince Charles picture? No. Sorry, King Charles now, I guess. Laugh if that song's the solution to a puzzle in the last 30 minutes of the game. Probably it is. Ball in Red and Black. Okay. By Marcus Delenke. Okay, we have things we can examine on these. That's interesting. It's turning into a game. Not a huge... Oh my god. Oh my god. We're not... No, this... We have to get a date. We have to get a date. We're not checking those. I'll check one.
The Monte Septimanal. That's a regional weekly. The issues are bound, classified by year.
Okay, doc. 5. I am the god of hellfire. That's not a ball, it's a picture of people. Today someone asked you if you're ready for the English winter, so you're assuming you're at a point with no warning you will be, don't know, assaulted by freezing rain? Maybe. And to say goodbye to the sun until April? Maybe. Right, cool, upstairs. I know the walkthrough is saying I need to go to places, but I'm here for messing things up, if possible. First on the right.
This must be my room.
Marvelous. I mean, so far, this game seems competent, which is, I mean, the stream was delayed because it was broken, but, you know. We heard a letter, I believe. Yeah. Suddenly the sun will disappear at 4 p.m.
From the Diocese of Alba Iulia. It concerns Martha.
Marvelous. We weren't allowed to contact the diocese for reasons, but we will read. Here we are. Brief Martha Caligaru biographical data. 1871, birth in Bucharest of Martha Caligaru, the offspring of a very old Catholic family. Orphaned at the age of 10, she's brought up by an unmarried aunt. 1891. She passes an examination organised by the Visnisi Foundation and receives a grant to pursue medical studies. 1898. She is the first Romanian woman admitted to the examination of the Royal Hospital internship. 1899, she successfully passes the experimental physiology qualifying examinations. 1902, while working at the laboratory of University of Bucharest, an accidental explosion projects concentrated acid on her face. She survives the burn. Oh, this goes on for a bit, doesn't it? 1903, after recovering, though left disfigured for life, Martha Calagarul pursues her scientific career while working in a Catholic hospice in Bucharest. She publishes numerous articles in various medical journals. 1906, the Visnisi Foundation needs a Romanian-speaking doctor for its dispensary in Vladivista, that's where we are right now, which at the time is in the Austro-Hungarian territory. Martha Calagarul agrees to relocate to this small mountain town. She divides her time between her research and care given to the local population. 1910, she publishes an article entitled Blood Analysis and Statistics, a new method for the study of hereditary diseases. 1913, Martha Calagarul receives the Moulton Prize for her work of the use of sodium citrate in blood conservation. That same year, she publishes a remarkable article on the P syndrome, in collaboration with Professor Heinrich von Kruger of the University of Bavaria and expert of international fame. I know that's probably just a perfectly normal name, but it does remind me of the Harry Partridge Resident Evil spoof. I can't remember what it was called now. I can't remember. Yeah, which is why I believe why Cheeb is still named in the Discord. Have you seen my daughter? Oh, yeah, you look. Yeah, okay. Professor von Kruger. Maybe I was right. Maybe I was right about Professor von Kruger. This is not creepy at all, and certainly not Photoshop. It's fine, because Photoshop was not invented yet. Would that it were, this would look normal. Vladivista after the counteroffensive of Central Empires. 1915, Martha Calagarul refuses to leave Vladivista in spite of the threat of war. 1916, as fighting rages around the village, Martha Calagarul cares with equal devotion for the combatants of both camps. She traverses the battlefield at risk of her own life, not worrying about the bullets and the shells that whistle around her. Weird bullets. The dispensary where Martha Calagarul worked was spared by the bombings. 1919 to 1920. Martha comes to the aid of Vladivista's inhabitants who have been harshly tested by the war. February 27th, 1920. Exhausted by the tough work that she took upon herself for years, Martha Calagarul died at her residence. One of her last good deeds was to pay with her own funds the trip to the sea of a sickly child. I can read. The fact that that was mentioned. That was brought up. So that's been mentioned twice now. Her grave is the object of immediate devotion. The faithful who go to pray there mention several cases of recovery. It must be noted that Vladivista is one of the rare Catholic villages in a primarily Orthodox area. The instauration, that's a word I've never heard before, of an official pilgrimage to Martha's grave would allow the strengthening of the links that unite our religious community. Martha Calagarul posthumously received the Medal of Honor of the Medal of the Order of the Star of the Moon of the Sickle of the Crescent of the country of the Romania for her conduct during the war. Okie doke.
This biography cannot be objective, of course, but it helps to capture Martha's personality. It's about time I seriously started my investigation.
Was it ghost bleed? It might be ghost bleed. Stock up on vitamin D. Vitamins are good. Winter's not particularly spooky. Winter's fun.
This oak wardrobe is very solid.
Good.
This oak wardrobe is very solid.
Why are you pointing that out?
This oak wardrobe is very solid.
Thought it might be different? No. Just really interested in this oak wardrobe being very solid. The environments are nice. I don't have feet, but the environments are nice. Our archaeologist friend is staying in the room opposite.
This must be the room of Janos Peckmester.
There.
Smells of tobacco. My next door neighbor is a heavy smoker.
Okay. And who stays in a room like this? No one. And I'm not allowed to go further. But I can go here, so presumably this will be important at some point. Right. to the graveyard, I guess. People saying that's the place to go. Let's go to the place.
Nobody in the streets. What a gloomy atmosphere.
Well, hang on. What was this? Because that was like the war graveyard. That's perfectly normal. Is this the civilian graveyard? I was going to say, I hope they have some sort of steps. Didn't look easily traversable. Pineapple! Yeah, this looks nice. Pretty. That's the bit that got bombed. Okay. Squeaky squeaky. It's a horror game, everyone. Hello! Elena Maria. Pray for me for I have sinned. Costin Bruta. I will turn back into dust. Luana Gregoriou. Silent for eternity. Daniela Sawa Morairu. More silent. Doesn't even say anything. Oh. More people. The little urchin boy. Here lies Radu Tessador. Claudio Sarbesco. Okay, well, we'll go clockwise. Clockwise, hey. I said. Hello! Urchin, come hither.
Hello. My name is Ionel.
Hello, son. I am Father Arno.
Hello, 30-year-old lady.
You're the one who's come to get Martha into heaven?
Oh, I'm not the one who decides that, you know. I'm just here to question people to find out who she was.
She gave
Do you know Martha well?
When I was little, that scared me.
Kelvin.
She always gave me candy afterwards.
The oldest looking urchin.
She was nice. And she's even nicer since she's dead.
What?
Is that so? Explain that to me.
She protects people. When you go to some bad spot in the middle of the night, you have to repeat 3 times. Saint Martha, protect me.
Put a brick in there.
Nothing will happen to you. The gravedigger told me that. And also, when you burn a candle on her grave, you can make a wish.
Have you made one?
I asked Martha to send me a friend to play with. I had one, but he died. And then another one, but he left. So now I'm bored.
Okay. Do you know Dr. Maria Florescu?
She's beautiful. You can see she's a lady from the city. She's the one who gives injections now. She gave one to me, but I'm not scared anymore.
Left. Speak through your nose. Kill it. I do not have a brick in my inventory. I have a Bible. Oh my god. Oh, it really hates this screen. Oh no. Oh no, go away. Let me leave. Okay, this one's not so bad. So we can look over all of the dialogue that we've had, which is quite nice. We have nothing in our inventory except a crucifix. It's probably useful. Contact the parish priest. What do we need to do next? Automatic storage of objects. Transit zone. Objects that you collect take their place here. Don't let them pile up in a disorderly mess, but arrange them in the storage zone. What? Okay, interesting. Just to remind you, you've just picked something up, I suppose. Observe the Bible. Don't read it. Observe. Oh God, no! No, get away! Get away! There we go. We're fine. That was like bricks, sort of, if you squint. They're pretty slabby. In memory of poor Annie Muntiano, who perished in 1840 in a terrible fire. Zeldrick Maliscal perished in a fantastic fire. This stele covers a child whom death took away too soon. So the regretted Dr. Martha Caligarol in testimony of the esteem and respect of her colleagues, the Bucharest Academy of Sciences. To Martha Caligarol, Knight of the Star, in honour of her courage and her devotion during the war, the Chancellery of the Order. To Martha, our guardian angel, parishioners of Vladivist. Martha Caligarol, 1871 to 1920.
It's closed.
We got one, everyone. We got one. Okay. I'm gonna leave you alone. Do not do anything. End of sentence.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, first.
Trap door.
Trapdoor.
I can't find the room in which you say you're locked up.
There's the voice actor. Lucian. We're being watched. Show me the red ring. Just for fun. Keep thinking that Reese is Elmer. Let's just have a relax. Look at him lounging away down there. Oh dear. And get some dinner. I don't intend to smooch any Draculas, but we'll see. Luciana Hartner, 1870, HMDA, Hic Monumento Dolus Malus Abesto. May this tomb be preserved from all misfortune. Interesting. Should that be HMDMA? What? That was the boy. They had an echo machine on them. Santa Bruta. 2 years old. My word. Julian Moriaru killed by lightning in the middle of the night. Should have stayed dark. Arrests an unknown young woman dead in 1919. Lucien Martinescu, 1817-2058. The fact that all of these are readable is concerning me in an adventure game, but that's fine. Let's go have a chat with this friendly friend. Always faithful. This is suspicious. You. Explain yourself.
Please.
Who are you, colourful character? Rudolph.
How do you do? I'm Father Arno Moriani of the Sacred Congregation of Rites.
Ah, you're the one come for our Martha. Welcome, Father. I'm Jordan Michu, gravedigger and sexton of the parish.
Oh, are you? I see, right, okay. For some reason you're from the West Country of England, I hear. Could I speak to the parish priest, please?
Father Gregorio Nijescu, he left for the south on a cure. He was real tired. Especially after the death of Martha, she helped him a lot with his good works. The bishop hasn't found a replacement yet, so once again we got no priest, like during the war.
I could have voice acted to this game. I could have. I can't attest that it would get worse. Can't attest it would get better. Is it possible to contact Father Gregorio?
He left a phone number. Ask for Costanza 135.
Am I supposed to write this down? No, it's in my thing. Did you know Dr. Martha Calagaru well?
Sure, I knew her. She was a darn good doctor, with all due respect. And she had guts. She saved a lot of folks during the war. And then, young Ariel, that everybody was sure had an evil eye cast on him and was sure to die. But that ain't all.
Ariel.
Yes?
She works miracles.
Explain that to me.
Weren't for her, I'd have the back all busted. Because, let me tell you, she heals even better since she died. That's why people go to her grave and light candles there.
She'd do no harm. Okay, the post-death healing, that's an interesting thing. That's probably a good way to turn into or be canonized as a saint. Posthumous miracles. Actually, I believe sainthood requires like 2 miracles before death. Costanza 135, thank you. I visited Dr. Maria Florescu, and I'm going to tell everybody I did.
She's real pretty, but...
The second person to say that.
Don't tell her, Father, but she ain't up to our Martha. She couldn't do anything for my backache. But luckily, I leaned on Martha's gravestone and said 3 prayers, and the next day, I was cured.
I'll leave you. You seem to have a great deal of work.
Well, with all due respect, Father...
Second time you said
I
that.
gotta move the old ones to make room for the newcomers.
That's an interesting way of putting it. David Morario. You who read this inscription, pray for me, poor sinner. That name rings a bell. Nothing I have done is worth crying for, and my death itself deserves not a single tear. Bloody hell. I don't want to be that cynical about my life. My gravestone. Some coffin.
Here's a wooden church, typical of the region. What luck that the bombing spared it.
They're not interested in going. Okay. Tresidor Morario. Cyprian Gregoriu. Paul Martinescu. And skilled in his trade, whatever that was. Andre Pietro. Temporary is the place in which my body now resides. Well, yeah, you're gonna get dug out for someone else. Imola Danielsko. My worries have finally come to an end. I rest hereafter well in peace. Daniel Giorgio, I guess. Priest of the Catholic Church, dead in 1833. Lionel Roman. Pure heart, dead in his prime, killed by doctors. Ozana Sebesco. 1852, 1910. Karina Martinescu, in memory of Karina, who lived in peace, died in absolute chaos. May God forgive your sin. Marian Marescu. Alexandru Templar died gored by his cattle as he was feeding them. Lovely. He was definitely feeding them afterwards. Cyprian Walkil. His cold body awaits resurrection, which will make him the companion of saints in the celestial kingdom. Praetorian Gregorio. Radu Palariar. I've never encountered any of these names before. Clearly, not very familiar with Romanian names. I lived life my own way, poor and honest, without lying or straying from the right path. May this prove good to my bones, and I did it my way. Roxana Praetorian. Thomas and Raquel Praetor. Burial plot for sale. I love that guy, he was great. Serena Militar. And then this. Most I wanna go in there. What's in there? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Boo! Right, well that was that. I suppose. Right, let's get the phone. Let's call Costanza 135. Down we go. A poignantly placed doll in the rubble. To the inn. Ding dong. Ring wrong.
Number, please.
Constanza 135, please.
Hold the line. You're connected.
Hold the line. Loving isn't always on time.
Greenleaf Rest Home. Good day.
Oh.
Could I speak to Father Gregoriu Nigescu, please? This is Father Arno Moriani.
One moment, I'll see.
This is Father Gregorio Nigescu.
Okay.
Hello, this is Father Arno Moriani. I belong to the Sacred Congregation of Rites, and I'm investigating the case of the late Martha Caligaro.
Ah, yes, I'm aware of that.
Everybody's bloody aware of this. You cannot keep a secret in the Catholic Church. How's your health, Father?
Not very good, actually, since you ask. But what good does it do to talk about it? Prayer is my only comfort.
No secrets in the church. Sure. What do you think of Martha Caligaro?
She was a good Christian, courageous, charitable, and she attended Mass regularly. I appreciated her a great deal.
I will say, significant lack of Dracula so far, but there has been a lot of talk about blood, so I'm hopeful. May I ask you, without beating around the bush, to get straight to the point, without, we won't dilly-dally, we will be direct and we will be specific. Would you consider Martha Caligaro a saint?
Some of my parishioners think so. The diocese realized that and asked for the case to be opened. Myself, I don't know. Things like that are way beyond me, you know.
Goodbye, Father Gregoriou. I wish you a good rest.
Goodbye, Father Arno.
Well, that didn't tell me anything.
Well, I think I've done enough for this first day at Vladiviste. It's time to go to bed.
What a wonderful busy day we've had. Talking to God, we're talking to an old priest, the person who's in charge of the diocese here, but it's in a rest home. It's fine. We're going to bed and nothing weird's going to happen. Let's go! Let's go!
Wow, I'm dead tired. Got to go directly to bed.
We're going to have weird dreams about being buried alive. Let's go. How's dinner, miss? What's happening?
Luciana,
Johan, may I come up?
come.
Person in the room next to us.
Luciana. Is it really you? I can't believe it. Come to me.
I have a feeling it's not. Should we interrupt this? I have a feeling this is Dracula. Or a bride of Dracula. Or a something. Oh. Well, that's not what I thought was going to happen. And then I woke up.
Lord, free me from night terrors. What a strange nightmare.
You sound shaken.
I think I need to refresh my ideas. What if I went to visit Janos at the castle?
Oh, free me from nightmares. Like, he's not a bad voice actor, it just doesn't have range. Or doesn't demonstrate range. So, okay, so there isn't a door there. Or is there?
I
Move.
really would like to move this wardrobe.
Yeah, move it. I'd like to move it.
This is a particularly heavy piece of furniture. No way to just slide it.
Does that count as locked? Alright. Oh, they even added it there. Look at that.
I'm in front of a gate, but I can't get it open.
That's a wardrobe. Arlo, but sure. Arlo? Who am I? What's my name? Oh no, not Arlo.
It's locked.
Oh, might need that in future. We should probably periodically save. I don't trust this game.
Please, Father, I have something to tell you.
Oh god, is it the urchin? Oh no, it's you. Fine. Hello.
Mr. Stefan Luca, a reporter from the city, arrived here this morning. He's in the parlor. He sort of told me to kind of tell you he'd like to talk to you.
Maybe, kind of, sort of.
A reporter? Very well, I'll go.
Was it Twitch or Frame Dracula?
Wait,
that was Frame
Father,
Dracula, I'm
I
afraid.
also wanted to tell you, I have to make up the room to the right of yours for Mr. Luca. And maybe it's dumb, but I don't dare go in it anymore.
Oh, why is that, Ozana?
Well, it's like it was kind of cursed.
Really? What makes you think that?
It's like it may be
Spot.
possible.
The black spot. The more I rub, the less it goes away. And then the crucifix. It falls down on its own.
Come. What can I do to reassure you?
The black spot.
Please, put the cross back in place. I don't dare touch it. And bless the room. That way, I'll be able to go in it to do the housework.
Does that help? I had a little fan going on for my tablet because it overheats. Hopefully that can. It's doing alright now. But, Yeah, it's just kind of cursed. It's fine. Also, the room to the right of mine that's the staircase. Don't get the noise? Weird. I can adjust my microphone if that's the issue. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. There is a door here.
This bolt was forced a long time ago.
Oh, come on. Surely you can say something about that.
This bolt was forced a long time ago.
Okay, at least I got a clear version of that. If you need to find that's fine. Just thought it was Kiki's ghost was jumping on the mic cables. I would not put it past her. No, it's fine. It's just when I'm drawing, it flickers a little bit because it overheats, and we'll probably be dead this time next year. But that's why I need to do commissions. Okay, so there was a black spot that doesn't go away. Crucifix falls down. We see that. There's this chair. Lovely. Feels more detective-y. Oh, there's... Oh, yeah.
The black spot that frightens Ozana so much.
Probably mold. Blood. I have a crucifix.
Gloria Patri, e Filio, e Spiritui Sancto.
These doors appear to be bolted securely from the other side.
Nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Hydra. I could take it again. Oh, it doesn't say it every time. Boo. We have the Tower of Babel by no one. Gonna say Hieronymus. Probably not accurate. Nothing said about that. As we leave, that's gonna fall off the wall. That's my guess anyway. Okay. Whoop. Hello.
Ozana, I put the crucifix back in place and said a prayer. Are you reassured?
Thank you, Father. Thanks a lot. I'll be able to fix up the room.
Hooray. Good stuff. We did good. Bang. Explosions.
It's not polite to burst in on people this way.
Is that locked? Thinking, what counts as locked? You got anything new to... Hello. Hello, handsome.
Father Arno, I was expecting you.
Why? Ugh.
Delighted to meet you, Father. Concerning Martha, I mean Dr. Calugarl, it's very important that you know.
I can't open the door.
What are you saying?
Yes. Oh, I didn't introduce myself. Stefan Luca, journalist. It's a good thing that you're here. Since the departure of Father Gregoriou, this village really needed a priest.
Yet I didn't come to replace him.
Of course, I know why the Vatican has sent you, for Martha's canonization. But
Gregoriou's disguise.
I want to talk with you about something else. There's something much more serious. Martha, well, she was killed for defying evil.
What's happening on your lap?
I should have helped her more.
You're holding a letter.
I wrote an article, but he prevented me from publishing it. He's very powerful, you know. Martha was not his first victim.
John Dracula.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Dracula.
Are you skeptical? I was too. But read this letter that Martha sent me 3 months before her death.
No. Okay, fine. Dr. Martha Caligaro of Vladivista Dispensary to the attention of Stephen Luca, a journalist for the Vale Telegraph. November the 20th, 1919. Sir, I read your last letter with a certain irritation, I must admit. Let's see. The people I'm telling you about are afraid to fall asleep, hear voices, walk in their sleep, and present strange stigmata. Finally, and most importantly, they die of a devastating and inexplicable anemia. And you believe that it is simply a matter of nervous affliction. Even Professor von Kruger, so conventional as his approach, admitted that it was something else than a nervous disorder. I will send you the medical files. Please examine them and you will change your opinion. Please believe me, a strong force is at work, and I will be in great need of allies to be able to counter it. Sir, please accept my sincerest greetings, Martha Caligaro. They found vampires.
Here are the notes Martha kept. Once you've read the file on each victim, you'll be convinced. I'm sure.
Voice acting's my passion. Right. Marian Marescu Prada, road mender, has lived alone since the death of his wife. Not very sociable, strong, no previous medical history. September 1913, found unconscious while working near the Broken Oak crossroads. October, blood analysis, noted anomaly. I'll get in touch with Professor von Kruger. Late October, repeated transfusions, the patient declares himself cured. 2 days later, found dead on his bed, drained of blood. I'll start writing an article on the case with Professor von Kruger. We think we have identified a new syndrome, the P anomaly. Is Dracula the P anomaly? Is that what it is? Oh dear. I've heard a lot of names for Dracula, but the P anomaly is a new one. The professor wishes that I begin systematic tests on the town's population. Seldrick Meliskal. The P organ, yeah. Lies of P. Lies of... it's Dracula, but there's a P at the beginning, silent P, Dracula. Schoolboy, orphan, April 1916. The child complains of nightmares, sleepwalking, sedative prescribed. June, anemia symptoms observed. Blood test, P anomaly present. Blood transfusions, improvements, then relapses. Okay, P anomaly is like vampirism in the blood. We're looking for Dracula's P organ. Pratula. No, that's the bone, like at the top of your back near your shoulders. July, noted hematoma on the neck. I'm very worried. Child held at the dispensary. I seek the help of G. We take all precautions. Alas, I fall asleep during my shift. The child dies. I contact the police. Reply, due to the threat of war, no one is available. No investigation.
You know, something doesn't have to be funny to be good. What'd you think of this show? It was good.
Oh! Unknown young woman. Amnesiac young woman left on the roads by the war. God knows how she arrived in our village. October 1919. I met the young woman close to the cemetery, shivering with cold. I took her to the dispensary, gave her food. Routine test, P anomaly found. I noticed several blue marks, no clear wounds, but strange hematoma on the neck. Police alerted. There is no reaction. G comes to see me. We apply the traditional method, but the young woman leaves as soon as the dispensary surveillance lightens up. She roams aimlessly around the village at night. November, the young woman is found dead at the cemetery, near the grave with the wild rose bush drained of her blood. Police finally come to the scene, but the investigation is botched. In Inspector Lupar's conclusion, the victim died of cold. This is shameful, I must do something. Ariel Vulpesco. This was mentioned. Ozana's son, father dead, intelligent but spoiled and turbulent. His mother forgives him everything. January 1920, mother concerned, the child is not well. The P anomaly detected, a test done a few months earlier did not show anything. I choose not to fight, I send the child to the seaside, far from here. February, good news, the child has recovered, no relapse, he must stay there. I'm happy but still worried. Who will be the next victim? I'm not able to send them all away, I must tackle the root of the evil. Where then? Tear there. Is there something hidden in there?
The documents you showed me are astonishing. However, I'm surprised Dr. Calugarol entrusted you with them. Doctor-patient confidentiality and all.
Oh, I stole them.
Medical secrecy is a secondary issue when human lives are at stake. Think of it.
Stake, like Dracula.
The identified victims are just the latest ones. Martha was convinced that there were many others over the past years. No, the past centuries. She wanted me to alert public opinion, but the editors of my paper were pressured. Our enemy is very influential. We have to do something.
You're going to wind up dead, aren't you?
I agree that these files are very disturbing, but we can't take the place of the police.
Martha contacted them a number of times, to no result.
Perhaps they didn't take her seriously. We should call back to explain the situation calmly.
Because she was a woman, didn't do it calmly.
Didn't do their job. Call them, and you'll see.
That would seem to be the most reasonable course, if you don't have any objection.
Go right ahead. The telephone is in the next room. When you realize the ineffectiveness of the police, come back to see me.
This guy was ahead of his time. Okay. That's new.
I can't borrow this without permission.
Fairly certain that wasn't there before. Gregori's described Lucas as a cab.
Number, please. Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
That voice sounded very similar. The police.
You want the police?
Just for a chat.
Yes. Put me through to the police station in charge of La Vista, please.
Please hold.
The police.
All connected.
Provincial Police, what is it?
This is Father Moriani. Well, several people died in Vladoviste in mysterious circumstances.
Vladoviste? You have the wrong department. You have to contact the Transylvania Regional Brigade. Ask for Inspector General Brutar at Alba Eula 22.
Okay.
Number, please.
Albiola 22,
Just one moment, please.
who will probably send me to someone else.
This is Inspector Brutar.
Hello, this is Father Arno Moriani. I belong to the Sacred Congregation of Rites. I've come to Vladoviste to investigate the case of Martha Caligaro in view of her eventual canonization.
Martha Caligaro? I remember her well. Always bothering my men with unbelievable stories and groundless complaints. She wasn't a bad woman, but she had a screw loose.
I'll note your opinion. Inspector, I'm calling because my investigation has revealed several suspicious deaths, which all occurred in Vladoviste. They could very well be murders.
Give me the names of the supposed victims.
Marian Marescu, dead in October 1913, Seldrick Maliskal in July 1916, and an unidentified young girl who died in November 1919.
I see exactly what you're talking about. Wasn't it a certain Stefan Luca who transmitted this information to you?
Was it Luca who did this?
That is...
Of course it's him. Don't believe anything he tells you.
Don't believe a word he tells you.
By his newspaper. He's just a troublemaker. Father Moriani, I have to warn you.
Got to warn you.
Our country is currently in the grip of a certain agitation. And the Catholic minority isn't viewed very positively by certain political groups.
Not so positive, man.
If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't prolong my visit to Transylvania.
Thank you for your advice, but you understand that I can't leave without carrying out my mission.
Concerning the deaths I spoke to you about, I have to point out several important facts. Can I hang up?
Go on. I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have 3 individuals dead in the same region and in the same manner, drained of their blood. That would suggest the work of some perverted criminal, wouldn't it?
No, believe me. It would suggest, rather, that your informant is bored and has a fertile imagination.
Have you any reason to think Dr. Martha Caligaro was murdered?
None.
Did a physician examine her body?
Certainly not. Why bother? Her death wasn't at all suspect.
Goodbye, Inspector. The police think that Martha was mad. Her case doesn't look good, but it's out of the question for me to close the file without digging deeper. Let's go back to the journalist to question him.
Very accurate portrayal of the police system. It wasn't suspicious. How do you know it wasn't suspicious? We found no evidence. Why didn't you find any evidence? It wasn't suspicious. We didn't look into it. Let me out of this menu, thank you. No, I keep pressing the button. It's right click to open menu, and I keep thinking that's exit for some reason. Right. What am I doing? Am I talking to this guy again? Hi. You, Grigori.
Good. Did you call the police?
Yes.
Are you convinced that they won't do a thing? Then we can go on to serious matters. Read these 2 letters and tell me what you think of them.
G and L. Oh dear. Dr. Martha Caligaro, fled of a dispensary, etc., etc. So your article was rejected. Thank you for your courageous attempt. Alas, I now see that we must find a different solution. I will speak to you about it in person. To answer your question, please know that I was never interested in vampire legends prior to my arrival in Vladivista. The V word has been spoken. When little Cedric was at his worst, it was our friend G who helped me implement the traditional measures, the garlic and protective circle. Traditional. I noticed an improvement until that fateful night when I found the window open, the crumbs of host dispersed by the wind, and the child dead in his bed. How could I, after that, harbour the slightest doubt about the enemy we are fighting? Best wishes, Martha Caligaro. Same 9 days later. Dear friend, I thought a lot after our last conversation. Where then is the beast hiding? It certainly has changed its lair since the war. Even if I knew where it was, I would avoid approaching it directly because it keeps on its guard. There is still the path of the dragon left. I am convinced that it will lead me to my goal. I know that you and G do not approve of my intentions. No doubt there is danger, but my life is not so precious as to prevent me from risking it for a good cause. Like a biscuit. I have carefully read the ancient texts regarding our enemy. A few clues would lead me to believe that the path begins in Turkey. I plan to go there soon to look for the traces of the dragon. P.S. Upon my return, I will hand you the file that I have put together on the path of the dragon. If something should happen to me, you will find it in my case. To find the key, carefully observe the order of the paintings on the wall. Puzzles! Best regards, Moitha.
Vampires, hosts, my lord. I must elucidate this sorry affair. Let's subject Stefan Luca to some methodical questioning.
No.
The letters you showed me raise a lot of questions. First of all, what exactly does the term vampire signify?
A Dracula. Tap, tap. Oh, it's a hip
Vampire,
flask.
Vampire, Upir, Upir, Brucolacus for the Greeks.
I
Do these words really evoke nothing for you?
Wheel scream,
To tell you the
Vice
truth, they do. I seem to recall reading something about these, creatures. So, if I understand right, Martha tried to drive them back with a communion host ground into a powder?
That's right, with the crumbs from the host. She drew a protective circle.
Tell me, was the host consecrated?
I suppose so.
Did Father Gregoriou know that this sort of activity was going on in his parish?
The best would be for you to ask him the question.
Questions. It's got a very different vibe from Dracula 1 and 2. We're actually doing some sort of investigation. It's almost like a game. According to you, Vladivista is threatened by a vampire in the 20th century.
That's the frightful reality.
Buck
Why
Rogers.
don't the residents do something to rid themselves of a curse like that?
Because they're resigned and submissive. To vanquish evil, you have to be strong.
Game? You're sounding crazy. I know. But maybe crazy is what we need. Are you quite certain that Martha didn't die a natural death?
She wasn't that old.
Overwork, perhaps?
Come on, she was in perfect health. Just before she died, she was still hiking in the mountains.
And then inexplicably we found her at the bottom of the mountains with her neck broken. What else could have happened? Why do you have such a negative opinion of the police?
Since the war, we've changed our nationality and our official language. One thing hasn't varied. The ineffectiveness of the police. Worse, I think they've sold out to our enemy. I have
the New
reason
Yorkians.
to believe they wanted to intimidate Martha, or even worse.
Have you spoken of vampires with Janos Peckmeister, our neighbor?
Yes, we chatted over a glass of Tswika, our local prune brandy. Janos is a great lad, very cultured, but he has a rare lack of imagination.
Did you speak about this with Dr. Florescu, who took over from Martha?
Young Maria? No, I didn't want to frighten her. I don't think she can help us in any case. Father, help me resume the task that Martha began. With a priest at my side, I'd feel stronger.
It's not so simple. You see, this affair is really not in my purview.
End of conversation.
Father, help me resume the task that Martha began. With a priest at my side, I'd feel stronger.
It's not so...
Yeah, purview. Okay, well, that happened? Alright.
I have to question Father Gregoriou about this sinister story of vampires.
Look at the painting. Is it the paintings here? These ones? No, those ones. Order of the paintings. There was this one. Marcus Delenka. All in red and black. Didn't I see the paintings in her room or something? Or maybe it is here.
I can't borrow this without permission.
I'm gonna ask to see if I can steal a dragon. It's the path of the dragon, it's important. Ding! I feel like I'm gonna condition myself that when I actually go to a hotel and have to press a bell, I'm gonna press it and go ding! Really probably shouldn't reinforce that sort of behavior. I met a young boy named Ianel. He said he was feeling quite swell. He screamed in the night. There was a terrible fright. And now I came to ring your bell.
Always hanging around outside, if that ain't a shame. Of course, he's got no more parents. Lives with his uncle. Barely takes care of him.
That did not look like ... What did I say on stream? Anyway, improvised poetry, not my forte. May I borrow the dragon you've hung near the telephone?
Sure you can.
Why?
I don't know where it comes from. Some vagabond brought it to me. I gave him a meal in exchange for it.
Yeah.
My way of being charitable, I guess.
And I must give you a meal to take it away. Don't question Hazel's methods. Always, though. I was admiring the pictures that decorate your inn.
Yeah, they're beautiful, that's for sure. But my late husband said they were just copies, not very valuable.
It's the skill involved. What were the circumstances of Martha Caligaro's death?
What I think is she killed herself with work. And anyway, she never ate anything. I always knew her thin as a rail even before the war. When you work a lot without eating, then obviously you're gonna...
You sound a lot like the voice actor in the first game who played Dorcas. May well be the case. And if you think that was a weird way to state, I think that's the person, that's because halfway through the sentence I realised that I was about to say exactly what I said in the first game, which is that you sound like the voice actor for Agatha in Fahrenheit, and then it turned out that was someone different. Anyway, point being, I reckon this is Dorcas. I'm puzzled. It seems to me there are many strange deaths in this village.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, oh father, please don't say that.
Have they all died as well?
People might think us folks in Vladiviste ain't very proper.
Okay. This is mine now. I have dragon. It's... oh god. Frame. There we go. Have dragon. Marvelous. The oboe player died. Okay, where am I going? You can talk to the lady at the dispensary. We haven't really investigated her.
It's not polite to burst in on people this way. I should ring.
Ding dong. I heard the music. No breathing allowed.
I'll come back.
Oh, she's not. I'm suspicious of her because people have said that there's nothing to be suspicious of her about. Suspicious about of her. Language? Word. Right, so... Dog! Dog. I want to see the dog. No, that dog. Just bouncing around. Was that Aline in Alone in the Dark? Oh my god, we got both players. We got both... we got both of the main characters from Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. And is that the same person who played Dorcas? Or just a third person that sounds like Agatha from Fahrenheit? This music is interesting. What am I doing? How about consulting the Bible? Because, I mean, look, because frame rate. It's got 3,500 pages, that's probably why it's lacking. No other Dracula games are listed, not Dorcas. Wow, okay, we've just got a third. Is Fahrenheit there? Okay. I'm gonna try this. Yeah. Verum tamen ad infernum detraheris in profundum laci. Nevertheless, you are thrust down to the grave, to the recesses of the pit. Go to the graveyard then. They may have put the entire Bible in Latin in this game. There we go. I just tried to WASD around. It's not that sort of game. Why? So that you could open it to a random page. At the beginning of this, our character was like, I'm having weird dreams, so I keep opening the Bible at random to explain them. I don't necessarily think that gives more information as to why they put it in the game, but she played Samantha Malone, Kate Morrison, and young Marcus Kane. Not Agatha. But she did play young Marcus Kane. Interesting. What's the innkeeper's name? Because the other female VA in this game voices Agatha. The other one, okay. I can't remember what the innkeeper's name was. Give me new information. Alright. Innkeeper was Ozana, yes, the one you just listed. Okay. Sing Ozana, sing Ozana. What are the circumstances of Martha Collateral's death?
She was found in the dispensary, lying on her bed, calm, like as if an angel had come to get her. We all wanted her to have a real nice burial, but we had to do something simple, because the funeral parlor's been closed since the war.
2 out of 2 female voice actors who worked in this game worked in Fair. This is a French game. David Cage is French, right? Oh, the VA Jodie Forrest was Agatha. Okay, fine. Do you know Mr. Marian Marescu Prada? I don't. Who's that?
Oh, well, he's buried in the corner up there.
Right.
He was a strong guy, did
Yes.
road work. Still, he passed on real quick.
Was the first victim. Do you remember the stranger who was found dead in the cold in the cemetery last November?
Dead of the cold. Maybe.
Maybe.
What's sure is, she didn't die at peace. I'd rather not talk about all that.
Oh, alright then, I'll go somewhere else. She died near the grave by the rose bush, I think it said. Is that a thing I can investigate? Still can't go up to that church. Weird. Yonel was the old urchin? That's Jodie Forrest. Oh, is that Iena? Ah, okay, fair enough. Strange. Am I supposed to just look for the right grave? Because I forgot what the name was. Thought that was ENL? Not sure. It makes sense. Another of the male voice actors is in Fahrenheit as well. Yay. Yes.
Fragrant flowers, a thorny stem. It's a wild rose bush.
Hooray. May this tomb be preserved from all misfortune. I'm gonna have to pry this open, aren't I? Can I crucifix this? Oh god! Crucifix. Oi! Urchin.
Hey, Yonel.
Yonel, it is, yes. Full Fahrenheit cast. Everybody. They've all been in Fahrenheit. Bode well, doesn't it? Crucifix it. Did you know Seldrick Meliskell?
Of course. We played together before the war. Sometimes we'd go to the chapel with our friends.
How old are you?
We weren't allowed, but we went there anyway. And then Seldrick got sick. He went to the dispensary, to Martha. And then he died.
Okay, I hear Agatha there. One of the voice actors of Marcus Kane and the AI, the other is the voice of Bogart Anton Professor Kuriakin. I remember one of those people. It's a vampire! Did you know Ariel Vulpesco?
He's my friend. He's great at the disc game. He got sick, but he's not dead. Martha sent him to the coast to cure. Lucky guy.
Does that happen every time I want to use an item? Crucifix! Can't use it. Can't use it on him. Might not be a vampire. face does not match the voice or body. The oldest urchin. I can't remember if we were looking for someone. We could just go to the other place, couldn't we? See what happens. Yeah. This is where I accidentally went last time. This is still a bit of a battlefield. This is in memory of all the people, the Transylvanian volunteers. Blue, yellow, and red. Probably important. We continue.
According to what Janos told me, the crossroads of the Broken Oak ought to be here. I have to keep going straight to get up to the castle.
Well, let's not then. Let's look at something else. That garlic? What do you mean I can't investigate? What do you mean? Why is that red? Wait. Thought I saw... Ooh.
Bullet holes. On a battlefield, it's typical that the trees be riddled with shot. However, this oak has traces that seem very recent.
That sounds important to the plot, but like, of all the things happening here? That's a fun detail. I like that. This game's already like kind of impressing me. I'm on board. That's cool. It's spooky. There's spoonks. Anyway. I like that, but also. Oh, speaking of Alone in the Dark, we, ooh, rosebush. I have purchased myself, while it was on sale for like £1, Alone in the Dark Inferno. People told me that was a thing on Steam, so I got it. So we may be playing that after this. Okie dokie. Oh, it's you again. The archaeologist, historian.
Hello, Janos.
Welcome to the Castle of Twilight. These ruins are impressive, aren't they? Imagine this edifice before the war.
Thank you,
The
Kara.
erect ramparts had been standing for centuries. The Dragoman family, which reigned over Transylvania in the heroic age, lived here.
Dragon Man.
Its most famous member was Vlad Tepes, hero of the war against the Turks.
Pronounced Tepesh? So you're saying this is Tepesh's castle? Who was
A
Tepesh?
magnificent sovereign and a passionate subject to study. I think he's the greatest prince Transylvania ever had.
You're a vampire. Yeah, sorry, I saw it was cheap and I knew the Steam Autumn sale was coming up. I knew that was coming up because I was waiting for another game to go on sale. One of you knows what I'm talking about. Was it Tepesh? Is this Tepesh's castle?
No, the building is much older.
But it's Tepesh's
Vlad
castle.
Tepes enlarged it by adding the outer walls.
You don't understand. I'm making a joke here. It's Tepesh's castle. Was the castle inhabited? Did anyone breach the walls? Did they beat all of the things? Did they run through the doors and do the skipping stones and the big surfboard thing?
It was lived
There
in
was something
until
thrilling about being in the show tonight.
Died
Not
without
having to
any
watch it.
heir.
Your voice changed there. You sounded like two people. Oh, hello. Object to take Rowan berry.
This tree is a Sorbus acuparia, commonly known as the mountain ash or the rowan tree.
What do I know about the Rowan?
I already have some.
I know that I already have. Oh, dragon.
This sundial adorned the entrance to the castle.
The sundial?
A bullet shattered it, and a piece is still missing. I searched the whole area without finding it. That's especially annoying.
Well, good news. What do I...
Dragon. It's the dynastic emblem of Vlad's family. Where did you find it?
In the inn.
A vagabond gave it to Ozana. Perhaps I should return it to her.
No.
Oh, but its place is here. The person who took it had no right to pillage these ruins.
I must admit, you're right.
Yeah, there's a Rowan Wood in Lord of the Rings? Maybe. I mean, there probably was. I'm not disputing that. But I feel like berries from a Rowan tree is a thing that I know from some... You didn't search hard enough. It was literally in the inn you were staying at. To be fair, it wasn't there while he was there. So... But who was this vagabond? All wound, the last one killed. All wound? Merides, not... Crucifix. Ah! Crucifix. Buried.
Can you hear?
Woo!
The wolves multiplied during the war.
They can do maths.
Now that peace has returned, they're hungry.
This guy's very suspicious. Yeah, a little bit. Man, just be a little bit suspicious. I'm going to give this a save, because I don't trust this game. No key? Oh!
Skeletons. Exposed during the destruction of the ramparts.
They were convicts who died of exhaustion while digging the foundation of the castle. They were buried where they fell, probably so their ghost would guard the place.
Doing a lot of excusing of Mr. Tepes.
The drawbridge is destroyed.
Frustrating, isn't it? Ah, if only I had the means to restore it.
The castle must have suffered terrible bombing.
They're not buried. Look, this guy's an archaeologist. He knows what he's talking
In
about.
addition, the Romanian mountain troops had the dubious idea of storing ammunition here. Obviously, the whole thing blew up.
You talk like you were there. Oh, yeah. Suspicioso. Right, okay, well. I don't think Crucifix, Bible, and Handful of Berries are going to help you fix that, so I probably leave now. I swear he sounds familiar. He does. He does. Everyone in this game sounds familiar. They're still there. Still there. Still can't do anything with this. Random bullet holes there. I don't know what that connects to at all. Then again, I don't know what this is. So... Everyone's in Fahrenheit. You'd think I committed any space in my brain to Fahrenheit. Stop flicking ash on your archaeological site. Haven't been back to the station for a bit.
Greetings, stranger.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Father Arno Moriani.
Hello.
I am Luana, the gypsy. Tell me, priest, do you want to know the future?
That's Agatha as well.
I prefer to ask you about the past and the present.
Can you also, like, speak into a microphone that doesn't have a duvet between you and it? Did you know Martha Killigar? Yeah, there's only 5 voice actors and they were all from Fahrenheit. Okay.
Yes. She did not choose an easy path.
I'm puzzled. It seems to me there were many strange deaths in this village.
From behind the high grass, the wolf observes the flock and carries off the weak and isolated.
As usual, the Oracle speaks in obscure, mysterious terms.
Don't talk about oracles,
That
please.
is because it does not want to lie, nor provoke the anger of the powerful.
Interesting that you refer to yourself as a gypsy, especially when we're in Romania. Dice!
Hey, priest, do you want to play?
Yes, on the condition that we don't wager money.
Game?
You
Minigame?
want to play for nothing? That's not my custom. But I am curious to see how you manage.
The term Romania is right there. Bear in mind, this game is old. Well, it's not that old, actually. I think it's 2005, maybe? This priest is boring. Even I, somebody who does not indulge in many of the vices of the world, even I have gambled, granted Skittles, when playing card games. Let's play.
Examine the dice carefully before you play.
You moved the duvet, I hear. Okay. Oh, is this one of those dice, the thing I was talking about to Ragdoll, that like this one beats this one, this one beats this one, this one beats this one? Because like 4 times out of 6, this one would win over that one. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, is Ragdoll here? Where's Ragdoll? I'm gonna this one seems the least good. Black dice. What am I doing with it? Put it in cup.
You only throw one die.
Okay, sorry. Play. Wee. Ooh.
You lose.
I lost. Yellow. This one. Put it in there. Go.
You win.
Yellow. It's my lucky dice. That's how this works.
You lose.
It's my unlucky dice. That's what I said. Is there a point to this, or?
You win.
Well, I broke even. Good job. Cards.
Look carefully at your cards before you play.
Right.
What is the color of the hidden side?
What? The hidden... What? What do you mean the hidden side? The two... What? Like, which hand has the red one under it? Or something like that? You mean the color of the hidden... What? Red.
Pick up the card. You lose.
What? 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 Okay, right. I see. This one has 2 red sides, this one has 2 black sides, this is a red and a black. But this just tells me that this is red. So of the sides remaining... I mean, it's literally 50-50, isn't it? There were 2 cards with a red side, one had a black on the other side, one had red on the other side. It's literally 50-50.
Pick up the card. You lose.
And I've lost twice, but that's how statistics work. It's always a 50-50. This is not a game. Cards, dice, that's it. Okay, well, you have been no use. Let's see if What's-Her-Face is in. Don't get anything from playing these games according to the walkthrough. What? They're just there for fun.
I'll come back.
Quote unquote. Well, okay. I don't really know what else. Oh wait, hang on. No, there's. Yeah. I don't know what else to do. I believe the game's probably just going to tell me, check the Bible. Yeah. Does this guy have anything else to say now that I've gone out and explored a bit? It's just for
Father,
pleasure.
Help me resume the task that It's not.
Yeah, that's the same. Just for pleasure. Paintings on the walls were mentioned, but I can only examine one. There's Hieronymus Bosch upstairs. What's going on with the, this room? Has it gone weird yet?
There's nothing more for me to do here.
Okay, well. I like it when a game says just don't bother. Saves me time. More time to sleep. Can't move this yet. Or can I? Wrong way. Was I meant to find the grave of the people who died? I found the rose bush, I found rowan berries. I think that's all I had that's new. I put down the thing, the dragon, by the church. I don't know what that did, if anything. Arf, arf. I can check dialogues. What did I get out of putting that down? I have no idea. Marian Moresco Prada in the corner of. Strange. Back to talk to the gravedigger,
Hey,
thank you.
Sir.
A lot of walking around talking to people, I think. We're a detective. Church detective. The bishop. I went to the ruins of the castle of Twillit.
Oh, Saint Martha, protect us.
Excuse me?
Huh? No, that's fine.
Nothing, no, nothing, Father. You were talking about the castle? Well, with all due respect, there's nobody left up there, and it's all demolished. So I don't go there.
I'm starting to observe something, which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't, which is trying to give a character personality by making them repeat something. This guy says with all due respect a lot. The lady in the inn keeps saying like, or almost, or maybe, or kinda. Not sure it's working. I met a, quote, gypsy, unquote, in the village.
Oh, that one. With all due respect, Father, she cheats at cards like a dice. Or if she ain't cheating, then she must be in league with the devil.
She seems statistically reasonable.
Oh, well, whatever. In any case, I always lose against her.
Well, then don't play anymore.
That's perfectly sensible advice. Did we glean anything from that? You.
Hey, you know.
I went to the castle. Maybe I can talk to the lady at the inn. hurry up. I know you're 70 years old. I went to the Castle of Twilight.
Now the bridge is broken and you can't get in anymore. Except through the underground passages. But I don't know where they are.
Ooh.
And you really have to be careful about ghosts.
Ghosts?
Yes.
Ghosts?
You can hear them crying at night.
Boo.
Ariel even saw them. Naked men carrying rocks to build a wall. Women and children too, stuck on stakes.
Thanks.
She won at dice against my uncle. I could have beaten her for sure, but she didn't want to play with me.
That's because gambling is illegal for underageness. Go to the grave with the rose bushes again. Can I use the berries? No. I will, for the moment, go to Lady of the Inn, see if she has anything interesting to say. Walkthrough says so much stuff and it's hard to tell what you have or haven't already done. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a linear thing. Did I get the cartridges from a revolver? I did not. Dang. I went to the Castle of Twilight.
Me? I never go up there. Anyway, with my legs, it ain't possible anymore.
The bullet holes, okay.
She's back. The swindler.
Swindler.
With her cards and her dice. She's cheated many a man. What a scandal.
You're a cheat and a swindler. I should play those games. It'll be fun. Okie dokie, back to the bullet holes. Hello, Fairy! How you doing? Having a good? There a revolver. We're playing Dracula 3 and there are spooky things, like this piece of wood. Which is just a piece of wood. But it's shadow. Ooh, spooky time. Spooky, scary shadow man.
Bullet holes. On a battle.
This is a recent. I never found anything over here. Breathing's unsettling. They're tired, I don't know. Well, I hope you have an opportunity to have a rest. And left from them. Ah.
Cartridges from a revolver.
Got it. Ooh, multiple. Okay. And with this, I, of course, well, while I'm here, I'll see if this guy has anything to say about him. Got an elevator and lost your internet signal. Oh no. I simply intimated that I hope you have a chance to rest and have a nice. You, explain bullets. You, up, come on. We're talking.
These ruins are impressive, aren't they? Imagine this edifice before the war, when the erect ramparts had been standing for centuries.
Okay, well, you're useless. Personal emblem of Vlad Tepes, dynastic figure of the family. All wound, the last one kills. There was nothing. I need to make a phone call to the police. There's bullets on a battlefield. To Briganti? Who's Briganti?
Number, please.
to my boss.
Hold the line.
Why? Thank you for telling me, because I wouldn't have worked that out.
This is Cardinal Felicio Briganti.
Hello.
This is Father Arno Moriani.
The village currently has no priest. Do you think I should celebrate Mass in the church?
It would seem self-evident, but the diocese might object. I'd rather not run the risk. Unless circumstances force you to. If you had to celebrate a funeral mass, for example. How is your investigation going?
I found
I have
bullets.
some new elements, but I'd rather verify my information before I tell you about it.
I appreciate your conscientiousness. Call me back as soon as you're sure of your facts.
Goodbye, Your Eminence.
Be well, Arno.
What if you're Dracula? Okay, so maybe I can go to the church now? Oh, this menu, it hates me. Let's look at a random Bible page, why not? And they rolled a stone against the entrance to the tomb. Cool. Yeah. There's clearly something else I need to do. He's got to say something else. Yay! Old game. Something missing. That's reasonable. I'll go around and chat to other people while I do this. You're probably just going to say I need you. Priest.
Father, help me resume the task.
It's not...
On the purview. Medical files, we read all those. Letters, we read all those. The history, slight propaganda. We feel small. I feel small. Not very tall. I have to bring art supplies with you. Art supplies heavy or no? Are they fun art supplies? I haven't checked these yet, but I haven't really had a reason to as yet. When did What's Her Face die? What is what? That's, okay, that's location. Click here to change, assign or change the tag of a document. Easy to use option allows you to arrange useful documents and discard those that are no longer needed. Alright then. I just want to click on it. No, it's still quite slow. $1920. Do the books go up to 1920? No, that was a waste of time. Did the gravedigger tell you how Martha died? Probably? Oh, this is getting big already. We did talk about it before, right? Yeah, I think he talked about it earlier. I do not have a key, no. In the newspaper library part of the parlor. That's with all the thing. Is there just a key lying around that I missed? Oh, maybe it's Marcus Delenka? Is that a thing? Is that going to give me a year, Marcus Delenka? Is that the order of the paintings? There's only one painting. The game did say that, or What's Her Face said that, because it was like, I was excited that this was a puzzle. That's not the right one. Upon my return, hand you the file, blah, blah, blah. If something should happen to me, you'll find it in my case. To find the key, carefully observe the order of the paintings on the wall. But, yeah, there's only a painting. Walkthrough doesn't say you do anything with it at this point. Hang on, I have an idea, though. I do have an idea. Ah, you got a bus! Yay! This is an idea. An idea. Like, actual puzzles are happening here. Can we find Marcus Delenka's? It's not a great puzzle, but it's something. We'll talk to the Gravedigger while we're here, because that's a bone of contention.
Hey, sir!
Well, not a bone of contention, but a question up in the air.
This here is the corner of the Great Plague. These folks been here since 1780, so we can stuff them into a communal grave. They'll keep each other warm. This here...
Well, that's all we got to say, so I think we got the dialogue about what's her face. Okay, I take it back. This game's bad and stupid. It sounded like a puzzle, like, oh, check the paintings on the wall and look up the date someone died. And then you can look in the books for the thing and there'll be a key there and... Goes to the rosebush, turn around to check the grave under the dead tree. Unknown young woman dead in night. Okay, so that's the random woman that died. By checking that, can I now talk to him about it?
Hey, sir!
Take up lots of space on the bus with art supplies. Big portfolio bag with a very big sketchbook. Nice.
This here is...
Great Plague. No, okay. But we now know that's there, which is important. Anything else nearby? No. Missed all your classes last week, so you need to bring it home to catch up on assignment. Much arting to do. Yeah, that happened. We were already assailed by the crow. Let me have a go at this Bible thing. Keep your word. I told your disciples to cast this demon out, so they could not. Something or other. Remember now, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the upright destroyed? For they poured out the blood of saints and prophets, and you have given them blood to drink, they deserve it. Well, it stopped flashing and none of that was useful. I thought this was a hint system. I thought it was a kind of weird idea for a hint system. Apparently not. Been very sick, but you're finally feeling better. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. That's a plus. We learned about Cedric and Ariel from Ionel. Yes, we did. Or at least one of them.
You know.
Have another chat. Did we learn about Cedric from Father Gregorio? Maybe not. We can go back and chat with him.
I asked Martha to send me a friend to play with.
No, okay, you're done. So let's go back and chat. This seems to be like talk with everyone about everything, which is fine. It was the style of the time. Oh, come on. Also, Automod is holding a message, which I can't check because alt-tabbing out of this game is scary.
Number, please.
Let's talk to Father Gagurr.
Please hold. Greenleaf Rest Home. Good day.
Could I speak to Father Grigoriu Nigescu, please? This is Father Arno Moriani.
One moment, I'll see.
This is Father Gregorio Nigescu.
Hello.
Hello. This is Father Arno Moriani. Father, I have to discuss a very delicate subject with you.
Okay, here we go.
Please answer my questions very precisely. It's important. Do you know Stefan Luca?
He's a journalist, a friend of Martha.
Photograph.
They developed photographs together.
According to Stefan Luca, Martha Calugaro believed in vampires and engaged in strange rituals.
It's true. And before you ask the question,
Okay.
yes, I helped.
We probably should have inquired about
You do know the position of the church on this subject, don't you?
I know it, and I don't doubt that it's a very reasonable position when you think about the question, seated in an office in Rome. But in Vladoviste, the situation is different.
Do you want me to tell you how things happened?
I went to the dispensary to give extreme unction to Seldrick,
Extreme
a
unction.
poor child who's wasting away. I uttered a few of the usual prayers, and then I gave Martha the sacred hosts. She used the wafers to draw a protective circle around the sick boy. Was it sacrilege? You're entitled to think so. But the child was going to
Strange
die in
rituals.
spite of the
Sounds so bored.
We had to try everything to drive away
They've got to match the energy of the main character.
that was feeding on him. What would you have done in my place?
I know that in spite of all your efforts, you weren't able to say. I wasn't able to say it either.
Unfortunately not. 2 nights later, the window opened mysteriously, and the wind blew away the protective circle. Martha found the child dead, with wounds on his neck.
Did you inform the police of Seldrick's death?
Yes, a waste of time.
I keep seeing this face. A cartoon face going. Did Martha call on you for other cases besides Seldrick's? Anyway, vampires and widows and murder or whatever.
The war began shortly after the child's death. I left the village to serve as an army chaplain.
I think he's just supposed to be old.
Upon my return, we tried to save a young amnesia victim.
And old people are just
The girl
tired.
seemed possessed. She ripped off the garlic necklaces that we hung on her neck and left her room every night. She didn't survive long. Young Ariel almost died as well. But Martha saved him by sending him away from the village. It was probably the only thing to do.
I guess it's a good way to avoid, the incongruity in voice acting of lines not quite matching up. Like, when we played Call of Cthulhu. And it was like, I'm not going back in there, I could have died! You're gonna go back in there. Okay, but give me a gun. And it's like, all over the place, because clearly it wasn't recorded with that cadence of conversation in mind. These guys have avoided the problem by just having everybody be bored all the time. Then it can never not match. Stefan Luca holds that Martha was moided.
It's very likely. I knew she was threatened. I'd offered her a dog to protect her.
Ah, the good dog.
Now that seems to me to have been laughable.
Don't laugh at the dog.
As if a dog could have stopped the enemy she was confronting.
They tried.
Do you think that enemy was a vampire?
Vampire?
A supernatural creature?
An emanation of the devil.
A Dracula?
If you'd lived a few years in Vladoviste, you wouldn't doubt it.
Have you ever heard of the Path of the Dragon?
Martha spoke to me of it.
Your voice
It's
acting was
sort
definitely from the school of
cursed
Dragon.
way of the cross, which leads to the source of evil. She embarked upon it against my advice. I wanted to protect her. Oh, I was wrong.
Why is that?
She died fighting. I fled.
Have a good
Today,
fairy.
it is she who has the good part.
Thank you for your frankness, Father. Of course, you realize that after your revelations,
Try
Martha
to.
will
I'll
never
try.
be canonized.
Yes.
We can't shoot her out of a cannon.
Of course. What does it matter if she rests in peace?
Another thing, if a direct question is asked, I shall be forced to evoke your part in this business.
So be it. But you should know that my only regret is not to have helped Martha more. In the end, I slipped away. It was cowardly of me.
The Lord is our only judge. I have no wish to condemn you. Goodbye, Father Gregorio. I wish you a good rest.
Goodbye, Father Arno.
All right, now it's time to make my report to Monsignor Briganti.
Now we do this.
Number, please.
More riveting voice acting. Oh wait, Papa.
This is Cardinal Felicio Briganti.
This is Father Arno Moriani.
How is your investigation going?
A journalist
Spaghetti
friend of
Napoleon.
Martha Caligaro has a strange story to tell. He maintains she was assassinated by a dark power.
What? And what do the police think?
According to them, the reporter is a pathological liar, and Martha wasn't right in the head. As for me, I'm coming to more or less the same conclusions. I have proof that Martha believed in vampires and kept them away with the sacred host.
How could that be? The file seemed so serious. What a disappointment. And as for those vampire stories, tell me, was the parish priest aware of this?
Yes.
And he did nothing? Said nothing?
Well, that
Participated.
Don't tell me he took part in these magical rites.
Yes.
In fact, yes.
And magical
Good
wrongs.
heavens. And was he paid for that?
I have no reason to think so. He seemed entirely disinterested and sincere to me. And he's very sick.
Well, rest assured that I don't want to incriminate him personally, but we have to react at once, or people will say the Catholic Church encourages superstition.
Never.
Stay near your phone, please, Arno. I'll make 2 calls and get right back to you.
There we go. Progression. Hi.
This is Father Arno Moriani.
What progression?
Arno, I've informed the Diocese of Albayula. They're stunned and say it's a setup. Are you sure about what you're putting forth?
The testimony of Father Gregorio seems conclusive to me.
How could a priest encourage practices of the sort? That's the crux of the matter.
Crux?
I spoke about it upstairs and learned to my consternation that we're not dealing with an isolated instance here. Believe it or not, this is the 20th century, and there's a fresh outbreak of belief in vampires. It's probably connected to the success of certain novels that have troubled impressionable minds. So, I have new instructions for you.
Burn the books.
I suppose that I close the Caligaro file then?
Certainly. And you open another one on vampires.
Excuse me?
You heard me right. Study the legend. Demolish it. Prove that it is not based on reality. We'll give your report widespread distribution.
Yes, but hasn't the Church already taken a position on the question?
To be sure. Benedict XIV formally condemned belief in vampires, but that was 2 centuries ago. It's time to bring his message up to date.
What exactly am I to do?
To be hip with the kids.
Seek the origins of the myth, but also pay attention to its literary aspects, its recent manifestations. Show that those phenomena that terrorize the naive are either pure fabrication or have explanations that aren't supernatural.
This will end well.
let me insist on one point, Arno. For your research, it's important that you consult the best scientific experts. We need the authority of a doctor and a historian to support your conclusions.
Well, it's good we have both.
Do you think that a rational discourse can vanquish superstition?
An Oleander.
I know the battle is never definitively won, but it must be fought. I hope the task doesn't seem too daunting for you.
Not at all. You're entrusting me with an unexpected job, but a very interesting one. I'll get at it without delay.
I'm counting on you.
Goodbye, Your Eminence.
Be well, Arno.
Without delay. There we go, okay. Progress. Give it a quick little save. Right, well we need a historian. Well, let's chat with this guy first. Hi. We're kind of looking into it.
It just so happens that my congregation has ordered me to undertake an inquiry on the vampires.
Inquire? We have to fight.
Suppose they exist. If that's the case, isn't it essential to study them first? Know thy enemy.
Ours is wily and difficult to get at, unless we take the path of the dragon. That was Martha's conviction.
The path of the dragon?
The dragon. The vampire. Dracula.
Ah!
All these names designate our adversary. The path of the dragon leads to his lair. Look at this file that Martha entrusted me with on her return from Turkey. She had established that the path comprised 7 trials. The related documents are sorted in 7 folders.
I know that work. It's Raphael's Crucifixion.
Yes, photographed by Martha. According to her, this painting has a connection with the first stage on the path of the dragon.
Really? The painting has a hidden meaning?
Martha thought so. She spoke to me of other versions of the same work of art, slightly modified reproductions she examined in private collections. According to her, to understand the hidden message, the original's not enough. It has to be compared to the copies and the variations noted.
Do you have other versions of the painting?
Unfortunately not. Martha gave me this file at the beginning of her research, for she feared her papers would be stolen. Afterwards, we had a falling out, and she didn't transmit anything else to me. I'm certainly lacking some essential pieces.
We're radically changing style, you could say.
This other document is a
whatever
sketch
could make you
Martha
think that,
made
Jim.
of an ancient bas-relief.
The inscription is hard to make out. It vaguely resembles Enochian.
But the drawing is clear. The figure is slashing his veins.
I see the sketch is classified in the first folder with the crucifixion. Is there a connection then between these 2 documents and the first stage of the path?
For Martha, there was no doubt about it. Here's a sketch of another bas-relief, from the same place as the previous one.
I don't think
Martha
that bar is being
associated
relieved.
it with the second trial.
There aren't any other documents? Nothing for the 5 last tests?
They're all I have, but I'm sure that Martha found many others if I'd only been more conciliatory.
I'll be honest, I'm just more confused after that. Gregory, do you want to date a Dracula? This is a safe... Us, the church, must get rid of these strange things called superstition. Crucifixion, Raphael. I've got to look at copies of it for some... Blood offering, sketch. Ox sacrifice, sketch. Illegible inscription, probably poorly transcribed. Alright then. Okay. That's a thing. Hi.
Dr. Florescu came by.
Oh.
She asked for you to go to the dispensary because she needs blood donors, if you're so inclined.
Fine, I'll go there.
Remember everyone, this is a yeah, sure, alright game. You have legends about vampires go around the village?
Those ain't legends, Father. Begging your pardon, but you shouldn't talk about those things. It brings bad luck. Tell me, Father, do you think Martha will be sanctified?
No.
Do you mean canonized?
Yeah, that's it. I hope she'll be canonized. A saint and a pilgrimage. that's what Vladivista is missing. That'd sure make people come, you know.
I haven't the heart to tell him the truth.
It'll bring people here, so Dracula could feed. You're an element. Ding dong. Putting money on her getting shot out of a cannon. Fingers crossed. Don't be silly. That's cannonated. You're not going to tell me to not stand in this drafty hallway? Hi.
This isn't the right time.
Boo! I want to steal things. Hello.
Thank you for stopping by. I noticed that my blood stocks were really insufficient. Would you let me take a sample of yours?
Certainly.
I don't have
was
any
a
blood
priest
stock.
medic during the war.
I like beef.
I saw many lives saved thanks to transfusions.
Oh, so you're a nurse as well. Then you'll be able to do it yourself. Great. I have to rush off to see a patient on the other side of the village.
Oh, what exactly do I have to do?
Draw your blood and place the bottle in the refrigerated chest. The combination is easy to remember. The date the dispensary was built.
Which is...
They're coming to get me. I have to go. Could you mark your blood type in the analysis reports? And also determine the types of the last 3 donors? I didn't have time to run the tests. Oh yes, and if the phone rings, please answer. See you later.
All right, down to work. I hope I haven't lost the touch.
Okay, so there was a bit of the screenshots of like things going in veins and stuff. So apologies if this is a bit do no harmy.
Yeah, sure, all right.
We'll do this.
I have to sterilize this equipment before I use it.
Wash it in the water. Ooh.
I have to sterilize this equipment before I use it. I have to sterilize this equipment before I use it.
That is apparently our face. She got her license revoked.
Spontaneous generation, the end of a myth. That's a look back at Pasteur's revolution.
I'm glad we get these close-ups of very thick sideburn. Ugh. The P anomaly, study of an atypical form of anemia. Patient's family history, test results, test analysis, decrease the number of granulocytes, disequilibrium of the distribution. The P anomaly. Probable hereditary, use of Hustin, sodium citrate, patron fatal, formulization of Vivo. Cool. Are all these books individual books? Take the blood from the P organ. Also from English homework and backup walkthrough sees a bunch of instructions for sterilizing instruments and drawing blood.
It concerns the discovery of blood types by Karl Landsteiner.
Are we going to get a cutscene every time I click on a book? Can skip it.
Surgery during the Great War, with an appendix on the Albert Houston method and Dr. Jean Brau's research. Statistical demonstration on the utility of asepsis in the operating room. Exercitatio Anatomica de Mort. Treatise on statistics, theory and practice.
Just stats.
Excerpt from the medical chronicles of the Bucharest Royal. The Descent of Man by Charles Darwin.
Bugger all, right, okay. Opaline glass
First, I have to wash my hands with soap.
Okay.
Never handle medical equipment with dirty hands. During the war, I saw far too many comrades die from infected wounds.
Oh, shut up and live a little.
It's almost close to bordering on tangential to realistic. Put drops of liquid on the plate, use the pipettes. Dipped in the test. What is... When was this place built? I forgot. Collect a bottle of my blood and put in the... Yeah.
There's not enough Draculas in this Dracula game.
it's slow going, isn't it? We saw like a red ring on a hand. Nowhere here is it saying where that was built. Wouldn't say it there, would it? Right. Sterilize the equipment. Sterilize.
First, I have to wash my hands with soap.
I did. What? Yeah. I got the test tube. Mine now. This is not the kitchen. Okay.
It's the kitchen again.
It's the kitchen again. Sterilize. Put it in the fire. I got a funnel. Now is the time, apparently. Copper wire.
Besides 3 tins of canned food, there's nothing to eat in this kitchen. Maria really eats like a bird.
Yeah. All those cans of food birds eat. Fire! I'm the god of hellfire. Put it on the table. Sure. I get where we're going. Dong.
It's not hot enough to boil the water.
I'm aware. Burb, that's fine, you won't miss anything. Coming. What do you want? Well, all right. Oh, it's this guy.
Professor Heinrich von Kruger.
Hello.
This is Father Arno Moriani. Dr. Florescu has gone out. May I take a message?
Please ask him to call me back as soon as possible at Munich 321941.
I'll be sure to do that. Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye, Father.
Yeah, this lady wanted to draw our blood, not having prepared anything, not even knowing we had experience, then left us alone.
First, I have to wash my hands with soap.
At least we can skip it. We've got sterilized instruments now. Okay. What are we... Cotton? Tourniquet? Measuring cap containing citrate. Alcohol. Plunger. Syringe, I guess is more accurately called. Alcohol on that. Gonna judge this as somebody who has taken phlebotomy lessons. I haven't. So I'm very much just sort of wandering in the dark. What is this? The tube connection. Which I will connect to the tube. There's a needle. That makes sense. Oh, okay, we put that on there. Progress. Maybe. What else we got? Copper wire and a funnel. Measuring cap containing citrate. That's in there. Are we doing that for a reason? Is that good? I did see somewhere there was... I should probably go read it. Right. No, that wasn't it. Human blood transfusions. Blah, blah, blah. Use of Huston procedure. Use sodium citrate as an anticoagulant. Okay. So that's good. Yeah, I did say it was a tourniquet.
First, I have to wash my hands with
soap. Many times. I touched a book, so now I have to clean my hands again. I get the demand for accuracy, but... And then we're going to do this again. Open this. Open the bottle of alcohol. Get the alcohol there. Open this. Flip that. This in there. Need to put the tubes on the syringe. I kind of guessed that much. There. Right. Good.
I've done this hundreds of times to other people, but giving yourself a shot is not the same thing.
Oh, and I...
Be brave. It has to be done.
Aren't I doing... Hang on. There we go. Yeah, someone else should be doing this. Oh, it's the cursor shakes. It's interesting.
First, disinfect the area where we're injecting the needle.
So, some of this instruction earlier would have been very handy. But that's fine. Do we need the anti-coagulant?
That's the right place.
I have that bell
All
sound.
that's left to do is press the needle deep into the vein.
Don't make... no. What am I doing? What? So what am I doing exactly? All that's left. Yeah, that it didn't seem ideal, did it? If I didn't get the vein. But he said all that's left. Do I have to start again? But I can't click on it anymore. Nope. Oh, I have to take the tourniquet off and then the blood flows, I suppose. There's blood. That's not how syringes work. Then that coagulates.
The ampoule is full. Perfect.
Okay. Bottle number 840. Right. Weird.
Now I have to store the bottle of blood in the refrigerated cabinet.
Okay. We didn't need treat. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So what year was this place founded? Did it say in this? Shush. No. Oh, it says on the door. Hang on. 1905. I remembered. Terrible code for something you want to remain locked, but that's okay.
The door of the refrigerated cabinet mustn't stay open too long.
It's refrigerated. My blood.
Now I have to figure out my blood type, as well as that of the 3 last donors, and update the analysis reports. The door of the refrigerated
I won't
cabinet
be able to
mustn't
open
stay
it.
open too long.
What? What? Why would she let us do this? Why would the game make us do this? Okay.
First, I have to wash my hands with...
I'm just... Sorry, before we go any further. Okay. I dropped the liquid onto the plate, used the pipettes and dipped in the test. Okay. Was it the last 2 or the last 3? Can't remember. Last 3. Okay. Right, okay, we got some blood. Oh, it does say, that's quite nice. This is mine. It doesn't go there. We have a funnel and some copper wire.
Blood.
Blood. We have successfully taken blood, eventually. We now need to discern blood type. Somehow. I have taken the plate.
Lick it.
That's fine because my tongue was washed in soap. Oh.
Read the green folder.
Thank you. I couldn't before, now I can. Sample 814, that's just the one I just took. Blood type, don't know. Stuff we're gonna need to work out. These are the last 3. Okay. Is this something I want to get into now? Or do we leave it here? Because I think I know where this might be going. I think we might leave this here. And we'll come back tomorrow with blood-based logic puzzles, maybe. We're the vampire! Ah! God, I wish. Right, well, let's give this a save. If we can get to the save bit. There we go. And then
Blood.
Blood. Oof. Well, thank you for joining for Dracula 3. Clearly this game is different from Dracula 1 and 2 in as much as not, but I'm going to say nothing's happened. But certainly got a different pace to the last couple. There's no Draculas. Not a single Dracula. I've not found a Dracula. Where's my creepy little Draculas skulking around? Terrible. But tomorrow we will find more Draculas. Whoosh. Yee. Not even a robot Dracula. Well, we live in hope. It's the 20th century after all. Yee. Hope you had a nice time. We'll be back for more nonsense tomorrow. Continuing with this. Yee. Hope people had a good. Hope people will continue to have a good. Hope goods. Hope goods eternal, as the old saying goes. This was chill, you're retaining nothing. Excellent, neither am I. But that's fine.
You sure you want to see how long you can drag this out?
Oh, don't worry, I'm doing this as fast as I can. It's the game that's dragging it out. Oh dear. Yee.
The window's locked. I won't be able to open it.
It is actually locked. I tried to open it just before the end. Oh, but yeah, hope you had nice, and I will see you all whenever I see you. But I'll be here tomorrow. And so. Look after, be good, smile like a potato. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye.